Dire team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Team Empire's turn to pick.
Whoa, had a bit of a panic moment there. XSplit, calm down. Down, nearly died on me. Crashed. Like we're good now. Local recording is going. Welcome back, guys. After the hour break, we did have RoX up against Team Empire here, and we play Season 3 CIS group stage. They have split Europe West CIS, given their own group. So it's been kind of interesting seeing how the meta evolves. There's very not peculiar, but particular crafting styles from both of these regions, but maybe the person who's about it a little more in depth, my co-caster Ryu, what's going on?
What's up, bro? I'm trying to learn just like you, the meta.
Trying
the
to
humble
learn
servant of
remaining.
Dota 2.
I think one of the biggest things is the Zeus and how important it is. Like Zeus and Sven are super important GIS teams currently. Stacking ancients and getting like 20k net worth by 25 minutes has been insane for a lot of these Russian squads. But the Zeus paired with Nature's Prophet, they love their global strats. They love it. Getting themselves like Veil with the Thunder God's Wrath, the Nature's Wrath, and just like spamming out across the map. They really enjoy the mobility and the kind of long-range nuke damage coming out of these heroes, and maybe the kind of thing with the Wisp first picked here by Team Empire. WePlay.Dota. Like, what do you think they're going to go for? Bat Rider? Prophet is still out there. There's a lot of options for this Wisp pick. It's a little bit of a loop.
One, you go for a really good 5-man lineup. So, thinking of Dazzle and something else along the lines with it, maybe like Dazzle Lycan or something. Just depends. And you try to take all the towers, and you get Roche, and you kind of end the game before the Wisp can become a really big problem. Or, like you said, you could go for the Bat Rider, and you're gonna have to try and just split up the map and try to play the same style where you go around the map and gank. But these are really two. Okay, so these heroes are really strong right now. Queen of Pain plus Earth Spirit, it's able to allow your dodge the ganks really easy from the relocates with just blink away, the boulder away, and I don't know, man. I'm really surprised we haven't seen that much Earth Spirit besides Liquid. I can only see Jerax being the standout player that he is playing it, and
Team Empire's turn
I really want to see it more. I think it's a very high-skilled hero.
From Adfinem, from NLG, sort of European team. Yeah, one
That's
European
cool.
team's seen it that much. Invoker though is first phase here by Team Empire. Still a incredibly strong laning hero. Is a kind
Team Empire's turn
shuffle Team Empire. They've moved their roles around a little bit. They come to support Aloha over on the carry now. Still waiting to see how well they do though. They don't seem to have gelled amazingly since Silent did leave them.
10 seconds remaining.
WePlay.Dota on the flip side have been this team kind of risen to
5
massive strength
remaining.
that they've had. Fantastic 5 picked up by RoX, BZZ, Yol, Sadoy, and Ghostic. I honestly remember 3 months ago, these guys were playing in the ESL Go for Dota Cups. These guys were playing in like tier 4 tournaments. They were streaming and playing and having fun, just the lads playing Dota 2. And all of a sudden, they're kind of in these, you know, tier 2, tier 1 tournaments saying, hey guys, we're a team, we can
Dire
crush
team
you.
ban.
Drafting us up.
This is a team that's been around for a long time, RoX Kiss, and I've had the pleasure of dueling them. I think it was on 3 years ago, and I think Gallback was still on the team.
10
They're
seconds remaining.
definitely a very hard team to,
5
really
seconds
take out of.
remaining.
Like, it's kind of like reminds me of Power Rangers a lot of times, where RoX Kiss can show up
Reserve time.
and they can take it to the best of them, but problem with Power Rangers is the consistency factor, and it's hard to be very consistent
Dire
when
team pick.
you have so many great teams in Europe and in CIS. There's just so many. What I looked today is I looked at the leaderboards, right? I'm not even on the leaderboards anymore because the top, the bottom is like a 6,700 or 6,600 or something now, and in America and all the other 3 regions, 500 is the minimum, and the not that many 7K to 8K, like only say 20 from the other regions or so, but in Europe it's like so many, and there's so many 7Ks to a lot of people, just so many people playing in Europe, and I just think it goes to show you, yeah, pub stars can transition, and I'm not necessarily saying that any of these are pub stars, but
10 seconds remaining.
Europe's definitely looking very strong this year.
Yeah, the inflation
5
is
seconds
a real
remaining.
thing. I remember back, go back a year and a half or so, and it was still exactly like you're saying. The
Reserve time.
100th or the lowest, where is it? Top 200 on top
Yes,
200,
yes.
right? Yeah. So 200th place used to be like 5.5 a year and a half, 2 years ago. I remember because I was like, I can do this. I'm 5K. I can get 500 MMR and I can make leaderboards. That was something I was aiming for. And now I'm sort of going between like 5.2 and 5.5, and I'm like, well, I've not moved forward, but everyone else has. Everyone else is like 6.7. They're moving up to 7K. I'm just kind of stuck here in this cycle. But yeah, inflation of MMR has definitely become a draft. Sven is banned out. These heroes that Aloha Dance is playing a hell of a lot of, and RoX go for even more team fight control. Earth Spirit ties his Ebola, his kicks, his rolls. Now they have Glimpse plus hero against Wisp. Potential combos Empire want to pick up. Pretty decent against Invoker. Guy a little bit mobile in the team fights. Reposition spells. You kind of dip back and forth when you're waiting for Invoke to come back off cooldown. Messes with you all the time.
Very curious to see what they're gonna pick now, since the Sven's ban as well as the Spirit Breaker, because like you said, they have so many ways to engage and disengage from RoX, and their team fight is very scary right now. So Empire are not going to be showing any of their cards just yet for us. Going to be picking up the Witch Doctor here. It's going to be nice to have him for the sustain we talk about a lot with the pushes, if he wants to go for the heal, or if he wants to just try to blow up people. We can see a good cast bounce into a Death Ward in this game. But yeah, man, right now it looks like Tornado.RoX have a very strong team fight, and mind what they want to do. They'll probably pick up their off laner here, unless they want to go for the Juggernaut now. Okay, so we've seen this hero a lot recently from Dirk and I. We haven't seen it work out that much though, faster. But in this situation, they don't have just one lockdown. So that's what I'm liking right now from RoX. They have the Earth Spirit for lockdown. They have a lot of chase from Queen of Pain and Destroyer. I mean, Stabler. He's a chaser too. He's such a good hero here. Beastmaster couples it very nicely, where they can just go around now and then pick up some Team Empire.
Team Empire's turn
Global
to
power
ban.
now. They've got a crap load of that. Final ban here. Carry hero, Juggernaut is always the one we can't get right. Safe lane hero here for RoX. Nothing to handle. Good against the Wisp. You kind of go and chase him down, get onto him, but it's Spectre that they actually ban out. Now,
Juggernaut, I'm trying to think of what else I would think.
I don't think there is anything spectacular. Kind of become the hero of this patch for one roll carries anyway. Healing, sustain, good ultimate, taking down support heroes pretty well. Magic immunity from Blade Fury, just like
10 seconds remaining.
that's crazy. Spin TP, get the hell away. mean, tiny toss, you can toss the
5
jug
seconds remaining.
target while he's spinning. I just, it's got to the point where we've gone enough patches
Reserve time.
in. I want to see heroes like Troll
10
Warlord come
seconds
back. I
remaining.
want to see heroes like
Yeah.
Leshrac come back into the fold.
Phantom Assassin.
Phantom Assassin. Again,
Team Empire.
I saw this hero the other night and it did pretty decently, but it's... I don't know, I saw this... It was on Reddit the other day. Someone drew this pretty cute little right of Phantom Assassin, crying because it has crit at level 6. That's her ultimate. Juggernaut has crit from 1. That's one of his, normal passive spells. Got Blink. Juggernaut has magic immunity on a low cooldown to try and TP away. He's got a big ultimate.
10
When you kind of
seconds
compare
remaining.
the two heroes, they do pretty similar things. They're
5
good mid-game
seconds
carries.
remaining.
They output a ton of damage. One of them is a little more survivable with the Blur, the Phantom Assassin. Can get
Reserve
away
time.
with a little bit more than the
10
Juggernaut can.
seconds remaining.
But I feel like she needs a little more time to get up and running.
5
does.
seconds remaining.
I agree and disagree with that. I think Juggernaut's actually a lot more survivable because you get Blade Fury as it is basically a free BKB, so you can pop abilities like say if Avenge is about to stun you, you just Blade Fury and then you actually need to have like reliable lockdown going through. Whereas PA, it's like you get one stun and then boom, you're dead. So I agree in the physical aspect. Yeah, PA is definitely a little bit stronger than the evasion, but not on the magical side. But Tusk is going to be rounding out here. We've seen Tusk. It didn't work out too much the last time we've seen it too. So 2 heroes that kind of are trying to show us how good they are now. I think Tusk is still a great hero, even though he got nerfed quite a bit. And then Beastmaster, I haven't seen him do too well. He hasn't gone for those, those solo ganks. I haven't seen him get a solo kill with the Necro 3 yet, or even a Necro 1 per se. But gonna have many opportunities in the game. Wish if he can find out would be nice target. Invoker can be picked off pretty easily, but I'll ask you the question before I say anything. Who do you think's gonna win, and who won the draft?
I think it's very close. Like I honestly think this game is gonna come down to mid-game decision making. I'm not certain how the lanes are gonna go because obviously you've got like roaming Earth Spirit. Oh god, I was wondering what the hell that noise was. I'm looking at the Earth Spirit, it's the rolling of the stone. Okay, I'm gonna have to look away from that. I thought it was like an aeroplane or something flying overhead. Let's look, stop looking. But yeah, roaming Earth Spirit, pretty annoying to handle. But you've got decent reactive supports from the Radiant. The Wisp and Witch both tracks. A little bit of havoc on lanes. I don't know. I guess 50-50.
Yeah, I'm torn the same way too, right? I'm very hopeful, and I wish PA to do very well. And I think they have a lot of tools to win team fights over Team Empire. But at the same time, I think Empire's team fight is equally as good if they can get the jump, right? If they get a good snowball in or a good tornado to a good setup, then I think they can potentially win team fights. Whereas right now, if you look at all the AoE coming in from the side, both sides, it's kind of equal, right? Tiny can blow up somebody, Boker can blow up somebody. Queen of Pain's ulti does really nicely and synergizes well with the disruptor. So I guess the biggest X factor now is PA, right? It's always going to come back to the PA, and can she keep up with Tiny's farm? And can she, maybe get, say, in this game, you're going to have to get a fast BKB because of the heroes you're going against? Or is she going to go for, the fast Battle Fury and try to stay greedy, try to keep up with the Ags Tiny, or what's going to go down? So, we don't have to wonder anymore. Game is underway, finally. It seems like we always have, like, that 1-2 minute pause between, right after the pick.
Yeah,
If
always.
it's not DCs, it's E's or something. I don't know.
Because like the first few times it's happened, I've used that line. It wouldn't be a Dota 2 game without a pause at the beginning. I've had to stop saying that because it's pissing me off. Like I know I'm repeating
you jinxed
myself.
it the last like 3 times or something by saying that.
It wouldn't be a Dota 2 game without a pause, guys, and then we get another freaking pause. Yeah, like I hear it when I'm falling asleep. You know, it just loops in my head. It wouldn't be a game without a pause. We just pauses upon pauses upon pauses, over and over again. Guess what we have now, Ryu? We've got another pause. Another pause to mull things over and talk about. Wait. Look towards the mid-tier 3. Do you see Invoker's orbs floating away from Invoker, or is that just...
How do you mean floating away? No, I see...
Like, Invoker is next to the clump of... Right?
Right.
And in between those trees and the tier 3, his exort orbs are in the middle of nowhere. Like, they're just floating there. I guess it's just me. I guess it's just me who sees it. I'm going insane. I'm going crazy.
I mean, it looks like he has 2 wings right now. You could basically say, like, and they're just 2 balls in the very back. But I think it's just because it like got paused on him walking forward or something. For my perspective, I wish I could understand Russian. You know?
Read Cyrillic. I have no idea what they're saying.
Latin.
They're having a full-blown conversation about how the weather is in Minsk. How to distill vodka. Potato soup. The ordinary stuff. 5 tier 4s at 30 seconds game. How you get there as quickly as possible. Neither of them pick Nature's Prophet though. So
Boulder. That's why.
You boulder in. You just boulder straight towards the tier 4s. Get there as quickly as you can. So. Oh, please. Go. Yes. Good. Y'all. Well done. Magic word we all want to hear. See or read. Y'all is actually going very quickly to get this ward down. No TP expended. Very fast observer ward towards the middle lane. Do for the Queen of Pain. I guess now she's got a little more knowledge about these reactive supports.
I wonder if that hurts her. You know, this if see these trees are cleared out. I don't know. It's fine. I'm just curious to see if, you know, say somebody rotated around, or, you know, sometimes you get a lot of plays where people hide in these trees right here around the 4-minute mark, right when it becomes nighttime. But they should be fine. And are they going to get the rune? This is going to be very interesting.
Tusk, Tiny, Witch Doctor, 4 heroes, pretty good at taking these level 1 fights. There's no kick for the Ember, for the Earth Spirit, so like RoX, they try and get themselves down towards the bot. Resolution.
The battle
you
begins.
pulled no bounty for you. Pain. Z actually going to be off to a pretty good start, but it's going to be the mid Tiny Wisp, not the mid Invoker. Self down towards bottom lane with the Exalt build, supported up by No Fears Witch Doctor. Wisp takes me back. Long time since we've missed. He returns back onto the Wisp. Aloha on Tiny. Stop Havos Tusk. So on the die, what have we got? Yol Earth Spirit, we've seen that already. Joy on the PA. Disruptor. BZZ gets harassed down the middle lane. This is what you expect. Queen of Pain just gonna get punched, avalanched. Forced to burn through this regen. She's got herself a salve, but it's gonna be a little bit delayed.
Yeah, and this is just really good play coming out from Empire. They understand that they can constantly harass early on, and looking at top, Havos almost dying there. Glimpse of that, but be a little bit careful. Boulder is off cooldown, and this time fine. But he tried to do the ice shards block early on, but it didn't pay off for him. I'm gonna go again. Nice hit by Yo. Oh, this is Havos dead.
Got ice shards, but yeah, you're right. Few punches. Yol will get the first blood, even with a Thunder Strike up there. One viewer has received a prize for witnessing first blood on Havos. Who would guess that he'd be the first to die? Havos, ever giving away these free kills. Lane though, Queen of Pain. She's still got Blink. Bring her back, and again, forcing through this regen. Double salve. He's got 2 salves on the Queen of Pain, knowing that this mountable pressure and damage is coming out of this tiny whip combo.
Really good so far on Team Empire. Not letting this, not letting them Shadow Struck. Really hard time. It's really good play. But at the same time, there we go. Nice rotations coming in. Shutting down the rune. Or ours, nice kick.
Ooh. Still goes in there, gets the bounty, and in comes Havos. He's got the ice shards ready. They'll take down the Wisp first. RZ's gonna get punched out though, but BZZ just stands around to keep piling on the damage. The roll not gonna go through onto Havos Tusk, and Pain Comes back on the Tiny, but look at what Tiny's got left. Still with the Avalanche or the Toss and Wisp teleporting in back into this lane. With the tether forward, they miss out on the Avalanche. That could have been close. What level's Tiny actually? Level 3?
He wouldn't have died, but yeah, it would have definitely helped out. It would have made him burn through another salve, and that's what you want. But you're in a pain there. 650 gold now because of that kill. This is looking really good for BZZ all of a sudden.
All pretty much done. A lane that was looking pretty tragic. Definitely winnable now. Ghost Stick on bottom lane. He's heading into the Iron Talon, as we kind of expect playing Beastmasters nowadays. Over, farm this camp more efficiently and definitely more safely. Yeah. Ready yet?
Not today.
Gonna put a lot of pressure on mid. Still have the toss combo up. They really want to use it. And once Funny gets his balls on, well, he needs to be very careful. He's susceptible just to blow up. One thing we didn't talk about Durka was the fact that Havos did get level 2 from that engagement.
Yay!
Matter.
I think he's still dead here. Oh, is the damage enough? Thunder Strike. Range is there. Sadoy's under this tower though. Can't blink himself away. He's gonna die.
No blur.
The tower hits come in. Take him out. In the meantime. Wait, did someone else die there? Queen of Pain died mid. Yeah. Other message just popped up. Quop dies mid.
That's just, like I said, it's just the pressure coming out. He probably used his ball. I don't know. Can't say honestly. The kill top was more thing for me, and that look, we don't have cameras in the back heads everywhere. But it's very interesting to see, right? He went for the 2 Shadow Strike build. Something we haven't been able to talk about much is because there's so much action. It's the builds of these heroes early on in the game. He went 2 into Shadow Strike, knowing he's up against this very harassment lane, and he's not gonna be able to get close to creeps. So I don't disagree with that at this point, but
I love how that's his position here with the Witch Doctor on side. There is no Maledict. Pain's still going to be difficult. Yeah,
if they can lead with the coconut, they can get the kill. Because normally the House Avalanche will be enough, and then potentially another coconut back to the hero.
Here instead moves down towards the bottom lane. Cold Snap into Strike. Well placed. Is it enough damage though? Ice Wall will just catch Ghost Stick, and down he goes to the final Exhort hit in from Resolution, y'all. What about this movement forward? And he will back himself up even with the balls down. Further from this lane.
Oh, stun up mid lane. They got the balls. Not enough mana. Don't have the bottle charge there.
Most was even there.
What'd you say?
Pavost was there, waiting to go in with the Tusk as well.
Try to refill the bottle. Did he? I wasn't able to.
I just saw him like loitering with intent at the back.
I
don't know if the call was to go in initially, and they're like, well, I can help guys. Come in and get kills too. I can KS, I promise. Giving up a lot of time for Sadoy to farm up in top lane. Arzik stacking away as well. Hits to level 3. One build. Boy, what do you like? You mentioned builds for the PA. Battle Fury, the stats build, Aquila Drums, Phase Boots, Helm of the Dominator, Basher, stuff like that. What do you expect and what do you PA this game?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I want a Helm of the Dominator, and I want to see some Ancient stacks, if not for herself, for the Beastmaster too, who can clear it out. Meanwhile, No Fear is going to get going on bottom lane. He's got the coconut on too.
On the bounces, with the Ice Wall, they turn back with Resolution, but Invoker will kill off one.
You'd have done better
The
to clothe
Pain
yourself
takes out the Witch Doctor on the side.
Midas.
for all the good your scraps of armor did you.
That's super good. Trying to deliver her first Bracer first. Nope, that's not happening. Hang on. It's Tiny's Bracer. Circle it. Very
Get
weird.
the hell out of here. I'm Resolution. I'm the player on this team. Get away.
Pavost has 2 branches in his stash. Circle it on the courier. Oh, his magic wand is so far away. So close, yet so far. No Midas on Resolution. Hits
Hey, he could
7
die
minutes.
and go back, you know.
Can and he will. We'll see it. We'll see it from Pavost. Now, do you want to Midas a boar? Like, what's the deal here? What's the Midas a boar? Get rid of it! Kill it! Kill it! Burn it with fire!
Strategy. Qualifier, so he's like purged. He was in the hell. Purgatory.
Destroy it. Turn it into gold.
Incinerated.
Midas touch. BZZ just getting creep plus onto him. What's he up to now? One bottle, brown boots. Hey! Just out on the last hit on the ward. They're a little bit afraid of Earth Spirit rolling in.
This is the thing about Earth Spirit that makes him kind of underwhelming. That many kills. He's 1-1-3, but he really needs to get kills for himself too, because he needs to get the fast arcane boots. We saw the TP earlier, but the biggest problem is his mana, right? You have 300 mana right now, and then the TP costs 75, so he didn't have much to work with. He still doesn't even have his silence to work with from the geometric grip. He should actually...
Geometric grip. That's the best.
Geomagnet.
Geometric roar onto no fear. Dead, Witch Doctor. Resolution thought about saving him. Yeah, I know what you meant. I'm just messing with you. Oh, I like that name better actually. The geometric grip. Nice geometric shapes. Oh, I've opened the dagger crit. Drop low on the old HP. Crap load of damage from the PA.
All about numbers.
Out the metric system. We will learn how many ones you can fit in 100. Count them, Ryu. Count how many ones fit in 100.
Radiant's top tower is under
Four.
attack.
Four. Wow. I still had something to say about that one.
You had to be a meme whore, you know?
Yeah, you just had to hold yourself out, you know? Solicit your memes. Go around from door to door.
You know, I'm one person who doesn't meme whore. Now I have to.
You have to. You have to. That's the way the world works now. Yeah, as we're kind of leaving laning phase in the next couple of minutes, the drum's up on Tiny. Wisp is about to hit level 6, and this is where we start to see the pace really pick up for Team Empire. Backs have been cleared already, looks like. Tiny's drums, but also the fact that Invoker now slide us into Yule Scepter is what he's going to go for. That's, I'm guessing that's the way. Gone for double Forge, no points in whack, though Alacrity isn't available. Gone for the very, very quick double Forge Spirits. Is this going to be a group up and push for Empire? Or is this going to be more like split push and fight? Oh, the toss into Sunstrike! Perfect placement and well timed from Empire. That was gorgeous to watch.
Yeah, he had like half a second to blink, I think, before the coconut head hit him, but not in time. Maybe he wasn't anticipating, or maybe he didn't have enough time, but another crucial kill on your Queen of Pain. Only 2 and 2, and we haven't seen one Son of It yet. And it's 10 minutes in the game.
Nearly level 9. Halfway through that level 8. Right. So who's the target? Like, True and Wisp, I guess, are pretty simple takedowns. Given her the opportunity.
I mean, Wisp is already level 6.
It really is.
I feel like the Beastmaster is just farming all game. It seems like we see this every single time or something. And then you just lose your mid lane. And then...
I've got an Iron Talon. I'm gonna farm the jungle. I'm gonna get Necro Books. That's all we see. That's all we see from Beastmasters. And yeah, okay, I'm taking the piss a little bit. I'm making fun of it. It does get him into Necro Books very quickly, and it is incredibly annoying to handle top lane. Yes, it's always dead. Good combo again. It is a good strat. It's just, you know, it's always one of those things where it's abusable, and it's a great thing that you can do. Feel that people over-abuse it, and use it when they shouldn't.
This is definitely not the game too, but maybe they're just feeling really far behind considering they didn't get anything done middle. Oh, I got it. It's not camera. Fuck.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
I was falling. I said everything. I mean, I did my job. Saw the Sunstrike. Great play from Resolution. No, top lane.
Oh,
wrecked.
God.
I got that too.
Congrats. Well done. Well done.
And Durka.
Double fail in a row.
Camera, dude. Worse than Pimp Munkle.
Nobody can be worse than Pimp Munkle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Kid,
She was disgusting watching.
He's a god. He's a shiny golden god. PA, phase boots, ankle, helm of the Dominator, it looks like. Fragile build, honestly. You're dealing with Tiny relocating in. Invoker is hitting level 11 in a second. Resolution. Level 11, 12 minutes in. 7,000 net worth. You'll Scepter Midas. How do you stop this Evoker? Tank him with 4 people, I guess. 4 people head down towards bottom lane.
Yeah, there we go. Finally, 12 minutes in the game, nighttime. A Witch Doctor.
They're only going to get the Witch Doctor. Resolution wants to try and turn it, I think. The relocate in. Sonic Wave is good. But look at BZZ. Got to try and blink away as they take down Ghost Stick with a Meteor combo. Sharp. BZZ, can he blink away? 2 seconds time. 2 seconds, 1 second. Verify. Keeps him alive for 11. Oh! What? What?
Whatever that was.
Why did he turn?
My notice.
Oh, Queen of Pain. He had the Fairy Fire timing down pat, the blink away was ready. He turns to try and face number 4. Her Vost Tusk was just a beautiful beast.
The only way she lives there was blinking down.
Attack.
Do you have a TP out? She might have just given that to herself when she was dead, but...
So Resolution has gone from Midas Yules to having 2,400 gold, you know.
I was 6 and 0.
30 seconds ago I said he's got 6k net worth, right? And he just jumped up by 1,500. A Blink Dagger's picked up. Yules blink 13.5 minutes in. Resolution. Monstrous. Monstrous Invoker at this point.
I don't know how you stop him. It has to be synergy between Beastmaster and Disruptor. Disruptor needs level 6. And oh, they're probably gonna Yoel's gonna be going down, it looks like once again. Nice death ward there, and the bounces are just ever so in his favor.
Invisibility.
Poor little Earth Spirit, the roaming hero, which I kind of thought would, you know, stamp the mark on this game, hasn't been able to do too much. Avalanche, toss, for our Zeke, and there's another one to fall. There's just no recourse, there's no reaction here from RoX. Resolution, oh hello, goodbye, see you later buddy. That's the insta-kill that we were looking for, but with the tether forward, they'll kill him off anyway. Yoel jumps in with the Ebola, magnetizes down, but look at the Tiny's damage. It's just one after the other, after the other. 4 heroes in quick succession.
Oh, they got Phonic.
As Team Empire have they... Where did Phonic die? Oh, up the top. But BZZ has no blink for a second. He's just gonna get taken out again. Well worth it to trade them off there.
Same time, I don't think he was expecting Resolution to that Blink Dagger there. If they don't have that Blink Dagger, then he lives, but... Oh man. This is just the Resolution throw right now. Wisp has done an amazing job this game. Done everything to create Phonic. I think they even stacked the creeps too. There was like a 4 stack and Joey needs to blink away.
Oh no, I think he's dead. Oh, they don't get the punch off, but Deafening Blast will make sure can't escape. He was just locked down and CC'd for far too long. Is this just gonna be a
roll in? He could have blinked to Yoel.
Is it just gonna be a death push now?
Why stop here? This like it. Do they have Disruptor ulti? Okay, they got Disruptor ulti. Magnetizes back up. This is your play. Go high ground. Empire. Okay, BZZ.
Oh, why did you say that? No! Oh, he blinks. Gets himself away. Oh, nice shots. Not gonna land onto him.
Middle tower is under attack.
That was tactical.
Tactical, you can't get me. Just you try. I promise I'll escape. Well, what does the Queen of Pain buy here with the staff? Is that yours?
Dagon.
Yeah, coaches go for it. Kill off the Wisp.
Game's over. No. Alright, this is a very difficult situation to be in when you're Queen of Pain now. When you got shut down pretty hard in the laning phase, and then even more so when you haven't really hit a big ultimate and had any impact in team fights. So, one, you need to have Yule Scepter to counter Yule's the Evoker. 2, you actually need to have an Ags as well, so you can beef up your AG. So you're just gonna constantly feed and die, but safest bet is to Yule's, but you really need to have that Ags so you can keep spamming your ulti during team fights.
Ags, 17 minutes in, the Tiny has Treads, Drums, Aghanim Scepter, 1,000 gold, 606. In fact, let's take a look. Yeah, both Invoker and Tiny are 606. Both of them have over 100 last hits. Fair enough, the Invoker does have that Midas still, but it's going to be Smoke into Roche here from the Dire as RoX. They get an objective. It's a sneaky one. Empire do not have... Oh, that's a Song Strike to scout it. Ghost Stick actually dropped pretty low from that, but they've ages.
Relocate!
Question is, will they be able to fight through this? They've killed off the Wish with the Relocate in. Aloha is taking a ton of damage with the crits out as well. They'll kill off the big combo there. Where is Resolution? He's over on the side. Almost jumps in. First life gone. Now it's a question of whether they can kill this hero a secondary time. The blink away from Sudoi. BZZ is waiting over to the sideline. They're not in a great position to escape. The Queen of Pain will get herself away, but Sudoi... Oh man, they took the Aegis. They get a couple of kills and it's still a decent fight for them.
You were no match
Lose a lot.
for my powers. But then, who is?
That was
Radiant's
the
bottom
best
tower
play
is
they
under
can make in
attack.
the situation that they had given. More so denying the Aegis to Empire, it gives them a little bit more time. So all in all, I would say that's the best play, and it's still really good for RoX Kiss. But at the end of the day, BZZ, this is still done.
He has no mana to blink. Oh, he did then, but it's still on cooldown anyway. Oh dear. And that moan, oh my god, the groan from Queen of Pain. She is not happy. Not happy at all. Wait a second, what the hell is going on over here? That's running straight on into the Yol, getting clicked down, will take it. Oh yeah, he's just gone. Phoenix Wisp. It's just too good. It's godlike. You have both walked up onto high ground into the tier 3s and they bring down another. Empire 25 to 9. I haven't even looked at the overall net worth graph because it's disgusting. 14,000 net worth lead here, 19 minutes in, and with the alacrity on Tiny, he doesn't hit particularly fast. But he does a shit ton of damage. No glyph left, and he's racks there forfeit.
And this is just what happens when you go dual lane against Tiny Wismit. This
Dire's
is...
middle barracks has fallen.
I'm really shocked that they didn't put any pressure with any of the heroes. I guess ES can't really do it that much. Oh,
dear,
fade around.
No! The fake back, they didn't even need to smoke. Sudoi, blink high ground, deafening blast, it still gets up onto the high ground, but GG is called. It's all over. And they know it.
Team Empire victory.
No. And what's with all our fast games today? Jeez.
I don't know, but we have a pretty long break now, don't we?
Oh yeah. Well, fine. I'm going to eat dinner anyways in like an hour. But I guess I can help prepare it a little bit better now. I mean, I'll feed Empire some. I